Hello all, Havoc here. Alright, so I want to start this episode out by saying thank you. Thank you to every single one of you that said Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, all the greetings. Secondly, all the thank you to all the tips that you guys have been giving me. I didn't get to everybody's comments. You guys know I tried to normally, but hey, the holiday season, I spent a lot of time with friends and family, and so if I didn't get to your comment, thank you. Just across the board, all the comments. It's going to be in all three videos today. Is going to be thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, if you guys want to catch up what we're doing in between all the shenanigans we got going on here in the episodes, we live stream over on twitchtv.com. Links down below. Go check us out over there. Me and my buddy Nerd, we stream pretty much every day. Once the holiday season passes, we'll get pretty much to a regular schedule. But it's pretty much Tuesday through Sunday. We both take Mondays off. So go over there and check it out. I mean, I love communicating with you guys. So that's a great way to do it. We're doing it live. So okay, a lot of comments. A lot of things to change. Let's see. I don't even know where to start. So I'm gonna just fix things that were brought up because there were so many across the last couple episodes that names, and if it's your suggestion, know that it was your idea that why I'm doing this. So we're going to start out with putting an antenna down. We're not using corrupted when we start adding AI in, so we don't have to worry about getting hacked. So I want to start thinking about how I want to set up a communications array looking area. Oh, and I know those weren't aligned to gravity, so it really doesn't matter. It's literally they're just going to be spread all over the place. Some are going to be wonky, like intentionally, so it'll be okay. Also, I know that they're not placed optimally. That was some great information. Thank you. So we will get those. Like I need to get that welded up. So when we get that welded up, we will look at doing that. So communications array. It's a large grid, so it's what, and just huge distance. Just I guess just put it right here for now. Where this is, this needs to go away. All right, so let's get it down. So basically what we're doing is by putting an antenna down, we could actually access anything everywhere. And it would have made putting those projectors in place like a billion times easier. But, so we need 40 radio components. It's going to be the expensive part. Production, can you make radio components? Yes, you can. All right, so you make that real quick. We're going to let that go. We'll grab Bob and pull him out here and weld that up in a minute. Braking torque on the hinges will stop them from bouncing so much. Braking torque is at 0 on both. So we're just going to crank it up. Sure, that should help. They don't have to be the same for braking torque. Actually, that would be easier to just do that through here. I wanted to do 200. There were 3 something on that first one, but let's just do 200. Perfect. Nice even number. And then let's go to the main and do the same thing for it. I think we already did, maybe? No, we didn't. Cancel. Close enough. Whoop, too many zeros. Okay. All right, so that should help that. Let's go ahead and give it a test go. Lock off, reverse. Lock. A little bit of bouncy bounce, that's fine. Reverse lock. No bounce. 200 wasn't enough. All right. Guess we're going to just go for maximum effort. Let's just do it. Oh, hey. Thank you. So reverse. Reverse. You're going to bounce? The bounce got worse. All right, that's fine. There we go. Okay, so braking torque is installed. Let's see. Whoa, stubbed my toe. Ore detector. So some of the deposits we may have seen over here may actually be ores. We need to get an ore detector over here. Ore detector is here. I just didn't turn it on. So power. There is nickel 300 that way and iron on that side. So it was not a deposit. All right, that kind of sucks. But hey, guess what, guys? I did do something between episodes. The tunnel's done. Done-ish. Oh, there's more nickel over here. Nickel is not... I gotta fix that. I don't like how it does that. Nickel is not a deposit I'm really going to be concerned about. It's done-ish. It comes up to the surface. It's got a little bit of a Dukes of Hazzard scenario right here, so... I'm just going to take probably some more of these and do something like that. Yeah, so that way it's not too harsh. I might do the 5x1s or something else, or maybe flats, I'm not sure. And then I'm going to do the angled ones. If we go into here, we do 3x1. And then we have all these great angled pieces we can do. And so I'm trying to figure out, I think it's going to be these, the fillets. So if we came in at this angle, we don't hit that. It'll be more of a smoother transition. And then I was running, you can see where I transitioned from running basically on my wheels on Doug up against the outside to more like wheels up against the outside of this one. So the hole actually penetrating out through the surface was a little bit more contoured, looked a little bit more realistic. And we could do some cool supports coming off the side, make it look like it's holding everything up. I'm going to clean the roof up a little bit. So yeah. Look, a tree. Let's go over there and see what's over there. Let's see. There's again, guys, there are so many comments. Yeah, it's fantastic. I really do love it, guys. Silicon. What else you got over here? Speed and suspension on Doug both need to be adjusted. Speed needs to get lowered. I missed doing that during the retrofit. So thanks for pointing that out. And then his top speed, his top speed was off. And then we need to lower the middle two wheels suspension stiffness to give it a little bit more give. Let's see, what else? Pistons. Let's go look at the pistons. Iron, where's that deposit at? Down below. Yeah, I think we're going to do the iron deposit over at the main base. But pistons on Doug, the suggestion is that we check the strength because there's a lateral shear kind of strength, and we should check into that to make it easier for us to not have to deal with so much wobble. Cockpit position. Yes, that was another one. That was a huge one that was bugging me. And park, climb out. So cockpit position on Doug, I do think we're gonna do. I can't remember whose comment was specifically, but thank you for whichever one. Like I said, there was so many. Is we're gonna put one on each side back here by the battery, because I tend to try to look down the length of the wheels, and by putting it back here, we're going to have less obstacles from Doug itself to impede our vision. Because where we're at now, this impedes our vision, the welders impede our vision, the wheels impede our vision, the refinery impedes our vision. Everything's in the way. So if we move it to the back and place it like right there where that battery is and put one on each side, we can switch sides. Like if we're drilling down the left side, we can hang out on this side and look down this set of wheels, and vice versa. So I thought that was a fantastic idea. Cameras, I like cameras occasionally. The problem with cameras is you're focused in one spot. You don't get the ability to pan. I mean, you can add the mod that does, but you can't do this with a camera. Because I want to look down that wheel. In order to get that angle, the camera would have to be sitting behind that wheel and sticking out. And if we put them up front anywhere, let's say like right there underneath that suspension, let's like right here would be a good spot for a camera, or right here, then the particle effects from the drill are going to cover up the camera. You're pretty much all you're going to see is dust. So that's why I didn't go with cameras the first go. But I do like the idea of moving the cockpit to basically back there where that battery is, where it says 584.6 meters. So that looks really good. So that's something I want to do here in just a minute. So first up is going to do wheels. We need to adjust all of these to all say the same name. So speed limit, yeah, see 65 kilometers an hour. It's supposed to be down to like, I think it was like 19 or 20, just to stop him from running off. And then power, you guys were talking about reducing power and speed to stop from surging. The surging happens because of the drills, not because of the wheels. I have to move forward a little bit and stop to wait for the drills, and then to move forward a little bit, wait for the welders, and then wait for the drills, and wait for the welders, and then wait for the drills. You don't notice it as much on flat ground as you do going uphill. So it'll be really bad going downhill. So power will reduce power when we get back onto flat ground, and it'll get rid of some of the bouncing. So watch, if we turn the parking brake off. So we go to the side. What was all that? So if we're at a dead stop and I hit forward, you'll notice it'll kick back a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little bit. But when we're going uphill, it does it a lot. So, yeah. We need to keep an eye on that kind of thing, because power is... Our wheels are binding. That's what it is. Okay. And it's not liking it. So let's turn the welders on. Get this welded up here. Oh, also, yes, death to Havoc on Christmas. Yeah, thanks. That was all the Merry Christmases on the death counter were awesome, guys. They really were. All right, so let's go. Park. All right, let's get a sensor on this thing right now before we die. Yep, what's going on here? Sensor right there. You need interior plots. I don't think we have any in. Oh, hey, we do. That's comes as a shocker. That's cool. Radio components, and okay, so let's go ahead and take Doug back. I don't need Doug over here right now. I do want to take Doug back anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So to correspond with that, we're going to lift up his welders. All right, let's go ahead and take Doug back, and then we can make some changes. I don't want to run down this out of control. Okay, he's got enough braking power. Oh, that's perfect amount of transition too. So, and I'm going to go out a little bit, I think, on that flat that we just left. I think we're going to go out a little bit more on that. I was trying to remember if I locked the bridge. Oh. Let's go ahead and bring Doug over here. We're going to get him plugged in. Oops. I was just about to transition my camera too. Let's see if I can do this without... Come on, Havoc. You can do this. Third time's a charm. Stick it. Yeah, buddy. All right, cool. So 5. Okay, so the welders are off. Let's grab one. Was it? Wait, what? Oh, we need a detector component, not a radio component. Okay. Okay, that'll do it. Let's get over there. All right, so you set up action, groups, turn block off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to climb in. I'm not going to get an angle. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm stuck. Actually, I'm stuck because we're coupled. If we undock, that'll fix that problem. There we go. All right, so okay, sensor. This is the anti-death device for Havoc. Left extends. Oh wait, we need to go to here info. Show sensor fields. This might. I think for this we need to have an antenna installed, which doesn't hurt. Just heard it click on. Antennas and remote controls, we need to start adding 2 more devices. So this probably isn't a bad thing to have done anyway. Are we in range? I was about to ask if we were in range of Bob, so I guess that answers that. Thank you, buddy. Oh, and then we have to do show on HUD, I think, right? Show on HUD. Yes. Okay. So then we want left extents, right extents. No. Just to the width of the wheels is fine. And then right to the ground is fine. And we want it to be to where if we come up to the welders or anywhere in front of it, that will kill us. Like so. Detect players only. Detect owner. Everything else, nope. Sucks to be you. All right. So now, wait, hold on. Welders on. Welders are on. They turn off. I don't worry about if it turns them back on, because 90% of the time, if we're going in front of it, we just no. So yeah, so no more deaths to Havoc by welders, hopefully for the foreseeable future. All right, so let's get control panel sensor show on HUD back off and info panel field range off. Okay. So let's also go ahead and get that remote control block on there. Actually, let's go ahead and get docked back up. Okay, and then we put the antenna where? It was right there, so I want to put the remote block. Let's go ahead and put it right smack dab in the middle right here. The interior plates. So to get stuff from, we need to get it from there. All right, so also was pointed out that there is a flaw where you cannot pull items using the build planner through subgrids very well. It's like kind of broken. So thank you for pointing that out because I was not aware of that. I just knew it was been a struggle, so I didn't know it was an actual flaw in the build planner. And it sucks because I'm trying really hard to use build planner more often, so yeah. Because you guys are like, hey, you could do this, do that, and it's like, I know, but I forget. You know, the build planner is like what? And for those who didn't use the mod, because I didn't, it's still pretty new. So, all right, so we got remotes, we got antennas. We need a camera on this to facilitate that. So let's go ahead and grab those cockpits, put those cockpits down where I wanted. I think right there above that piston, basically. So let's go with the one with the roll bar. Is that the right way? I think it is. Let's take a look. Bob, come on, man. Help me out. Thank you. Yes, I like how that looks. All right, so then I'm going to take and put an angle block facing that way, and we'll put a camera on that. And that'll give us our right or left cockpit view, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. G camera. Come on. Get on the tire. Thank you. Perfect. Seven. Like so. Actually, if we did 2, we can put a light there too. I think we should do that. So 8. The new lights. I really like the new lights. Be nice if we can compound those, put that and a light on there both at the same time. Keen, compound box for the win, please. Go down and talk to your buddies over there at Medieval Engineers. We can do compact torches in Minecraft now. I mean, come on. There we go. Alright, so cockpit upgrade's done. We did not adjust that suspension on those wheels. We can do that next. There we go. go to 30% on these. Oh. I also want to change the maximum steering angle on these so they won't grind as hard. So steering angle, no, not power. Let's go to 15. It's nice having rear steer, but the fact that they hit the tires in front kind of prevents that functionality from actually being useful. So strength 30. That one's at 50. Okay. So yeah, they were all over the place, weren't they? And then this could come out. Plate, please. Thank you. Probably should just left that hollow. Get that weight reduction on the front end still. Let's see. Let's check that steering angle, see if that helped. Doug, connector, switch lock. Alright, so stop there, turn, need a side view. Oh, looks good. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's not grinding, it's not bouncing. Okay, there's a little bit of grinding. Still, it's not as bad as it was. Alright, so we got our suspension upgraded, we got a remote control block added, we got antenna on board, we got, I think it's funny how we're faster in reverse than we are forward. Let's see, what else do we got? We got our cockpits adjusted, we got some cameras on here. Oh, I wanted to put one in the middle on the remote control block. And stop. Park. Okay, so I want to get one more camera right there. And 8. Yep, try set up even. Cool. Maybe even one right here where the sensor is. Or right there. Right there is probably better. Right in the middle. Because once the drills are lower, that's not a bad spot to have one. Cool. All right. So Doug's sitting pretty proper. I'm pretty happy how Doug's turning out. So for the hole back here, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve a hole by hand, do some hand drilling, get the 3x1 blocks, slopes in place how I want them. Gonna make the same size ramp as over there. I mean, it's the same blueprint. And then, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do a manually drilling until Doug tips enough to go down the hole. So it's probably going to be 2 or 3 blocks. And I'll go ahead and take care of that between episodes. That way you guys don't have to sit around and watch me put Doug down in a hole. And then over here, I think we're pretty well done. I do some cleanup. I'm going to do some hand cleanup with a drill. This guy. You know, just do this kind of stuff. Get rid of these marbles. These really bad outcroppings. I'm going to trim them back a little bit. Because I've hit this one I don't know how many times flying over here. Because it doesn't render in till I get to it. Like that is probably going to be okay. Something a little bit more natural looking maybe. So I'm going to be using voxel hands later on. We talked about that a few episodes ago, and voxel hands will get used. Just I'm going to use it sparingly. I'm not going to do it too much. Something like, if this was like a tunnel we were digging through something and something like that happened, that's probably when I would use it. Just like that, and then recarve the hole again. Add some material to the outside. But this, I'm okay with this. This actually looks kind of cool. So, you know, yeah. We'll get this cleaned up, and then we're going to start getting these projections turned back on, and we're going to start heading back out in this lee direction. There's going to be a room here, probably about the size of what our base is right now. That's the plan for over here. So I got a lot of digging, and I'm going to have some time to do that coming up here. So just, you know, the holiday and whatnot. That's friends and family are important. So be sure you guys are, and if and when you are, you guys are having a great time and enjoying the time you're spending with them. So we're going to wrap up the episode here. Again, thanks for all you guys, the comments. Keep them coming. I enjoy them. This is Havoc. Have fun, and keep gaming.